I just love to drive. Now, for some of you that have been following me and wondering where I've been doing, I basically is just, I actually have a number of vehicles that I drive, and I just got a new vehicle. And so one of the things that I want each and every one of you to understand is as you're out there building loyal, satisfied customers, you're building a following, you're building a group of people that you can leverage and get residual from. I always talk about in all my training, and for those of you that want to follow some of my training, you just have to go to lifemechanic.com, put your email and follow through, or you can go to facebook.com/Life Mechanic. And one of the things that's unique is that I tell people all the time, I don't know why people get so complicated and frustrated in their mind. And so I always tell people, and I'm not bragging, but if I want to go driving, I can go out to my garage, open up my garage, and in there is a brand new Escalade. It's probably got less than 6,000 miles on it, a new Platinum 2015. Also in there is my Fat Boy Harley. And for those of you who like making comments on my weight, feel free. I got all these people that are like, wow, he doesn't look healthy. And I'm going like, well, at least I'm not ugly, sick, and broke. It's funny. People are crack up. And then also in my garage is a brand new Ghost, a Rolls-Royce Ghost. And again, I'm not bragging. I'm not trying to impress you. I'm just press upon you that, you know what? I can drive those vehicles. I can pick any one of them to drive. Or if I want to, I could even drive all three of them in one day. And the point that I want to talk about, I love driving, is I just do. But now what I want to talk about is your business. Let's talk about your business. Now, for you to be able to get a really good concept, and I shared this with my group in Australia. I just love Shirley and Jamie and all the people out there, Janet, all of them, Jeanette. It's a crazy, Melinda, all the incredible people there. And one of the things that I want each and every one of you to know is that as I was talking to them, I came up with a really good concept that I just think about. And first of all, listen to these facts, because they're really facts. First of all, if everyone knew and understood leverage is taking the time to help other people learn a skill, to be able to make extra income, subsidize their income, double their income, replace their income. And so if people really knew what I knew, then they would be in this business. They would flat out be in this business. And I was communicating with a lady right before I got on this Periscope. And one of the things is people say, well, I've tried these businesses. I've tried affiliate marketing. I've tried online marketing. I tried MLM marketing. And I haven't succeeded yet. Well, please listen to this. 100% of the people that are not involved in online businesses or home business or MLM businesses, 100% of them do not understand. If they understood true passive residual income, they would walk through a wall to get it. They would flat out walk through a wall to get it. Now, here's the sad part, and some people are going to be, probably mad at me when I say this. I would estimate that 99, that is a huge number, 99% of the people that are involved in network marketing, online marketing, affiliate marketing, or marketing of any kind do not understand marketing. They just do not. And so I can prove that. If you truly understood your business, you wouldn't be making no money. Albert Einstein said it best. Albert Einstein said, if you can't explain it to someone for them to understand, you don't understand it yourself. So this lady was saying, well, I've looked at a lot of companies and I've been in this company and I've been in this company and, I've been in this vehicle. If you don't know how to drive and you're not good at driving, it doesn't make a difference if you go from vehicle to vehicle to vehicle to vehicle. All right? But think about this. Just the opposite is true. If you're a good driver, you can go from vehicle to vehicle to vehicle to vehicle to vehicle. So I thank God, and please listen to me. I thank God that when I first got involved in my first home-based business 28 years ago, it was a company called NSA. National Safety Associates. They sold water filters. I thank God that I had a mentor that helped me understand marketing. I understand it. And a lot of people are still blown away with my success and how fast I achieved success and my new vehicle that I got involved in just 2 weeks ago. I've already gone through 5 ranks. I've already gone through 5 rank advancements in 2 weeks. So it was like C and then SC and then TL, then STL, then D1, then D2. And I've already done over 25,000 in volume in 2 weeks, points or volume in the compensation plan. And listen to this, over 80 people. And I'm like, I love to drive. I understand marketing. And so I want to share with each and every one of you some really neat stuff because I know why people fail. The reason that people fail is they don't understand marketing. And second, they think it's sales. And here's the sad thing, and I'm going to be bold here. I would say based on 99% of the people that are training this profession don't understand it. Why? Because if they're teaching you sales skills, if they're teaching you script sales, if they're teaching you all this stuff, all this, Tommy Hopkins, 13-step closing, if they're teaching you all these skills that you need, they don't understand marketing. They don't understand marketing. So in my mentorship program, I talk about a simple example called the Snuggie. I know all of you have heard of the Snuggie. My son, when he first seen it, said, "Dad, isn't that a house coat you put on backwards?" And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "Now listen, if some of you go to the internet right after I get done, go to YouTube and put in Snuggie commercial." I think it's Snuggie, Snuggie commercial. That has got to be about one of the most corniest commercials I have ever seen. And so I used to, in marketing, when I did events, I would show that Snuggie commercial. And I would say to people, okay, how many people in this room currently own a Snuggie? Nobody. I said, but guess what? Now that you've seen the video, how many of you now are going to buy a Snuggie now? And hardly anybody would raise their hand. Why did I say that? Whoever's giving me the red hearts, I'm going to find out who you are, man. Yeah, I'm going to find out who you are, and I'm going to send you a free copy of my book. So if you're the person that's giving me the red hearts and the person that gives me the most hearts, I'm going to find out. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's going to be hard for other people to keep up with you now. But whoever got the most hearts for this Periscope, I'm sending a free book. So make sure you sign copy too. So man, that was really nice. Thank you so much. So anyway, the rest of you, the whole concept is that, a lot of people say, well, if I wouldn't buy a Snuggie, I'm not getting in. And the other thing that people say is, I don't know anybody that would want a Snuggie. That means you don't understand marketing. And I'll show you why. Because Snuggie made over $80 million. Look it up on Wikipedia. They made $80 million in 6 months. So if you go, I would never buy a Snuggie, I would never market a Snuggie, I don't know anyone that would buy a Snuggie, then you don't understand marketing. So let me help you really quickly with what I said. I love driving. You know what I mean? So I haven't been really active in the MLM world, you know what I mean, of driving an MLM vehicle for over 2 years. And even prior to that, all the work that I did in my first year, 8 years ago, made me over $5 million in 5 years because of what I'm about ready to tell you right now. You got to learn to love the drive. Now, here's the concept. Let's say, for instance, and I know some of you will love this example, because when I was younger and, didn't take many planes, me and my friends would always jump in a vehicle. We were all excited and we would go on a road trip. And it was so awesome. Most of the time it was skiing. So we'd go to Aspen or Deer Valley or, any place that was the first place that opened up for skiing. And I love to ski. I grew up in Williston, North Dakota. Not very many people around me love to ski. I love to ski. I was really good at skiing. Probably still am. And so anyway, we would go on a road trip. Now, what was great about the road trip is we were excited. And it didn't make a difference how long it took to load the vehicle. It didn't make a difference how long it took to get there. It didn't make a difference how many people we had stuffed up in the vehicle. See, all those things didn't matter. Why? Because we were excited to go on the trip. We were excited to get to our destination. Now, excuse me. So now that you're headed out to your destination, there's some important things that you got to do. One important thing is you better be focused at driving toward the road. You better keep your hands on the steering wheel. You better pay attention. You better not fall asleep. So me and Jamie, we were talking about this, my buddy out in Australia, is you got to get excited about driving. And what is driving for me when we're talking about business is just piquing interest. Finding people on Facebook where I can see what they posted. I then make a post to their post or a comment to their comment, whatever you want to call it. And I make an internet connection. I make a contact. What's really cool about me right now driving a new vehicle is I get to show everyone I've ever known my new vehicle. And how do I do that? I do that with the $1 million question. I've always done it with the $1 million question. So I can reach out to somebody and say, hey, how you been? We haven't connected in a while. And they go, oh, great. How are you? And I look at their Facebook page, see what, what's going on, maybe new kids, new grandkids, new vacations or whatever. And then I say, listen, my sign, I'll leave you my line. I say, I pray that this message finds you and yours blessed. I pray that this message finds you and yours blessed. And then what I do is I communicate back and forth. And then I say, listen, could you do me a huge favor? Now, because people have known me for so long, they usually start laughing. The reason why they go, oh, here it comes. I know Robert. And they always say yes. They always say, if I can. And what I do then is I post a couple of links of short videos, effective presentation to whatever I'm doing. So currently the company I'm with, I put the link to the customer site with my ID number. Then I also send them a link of, the videos that I think that are the best. Now listen, I know that some of you are not going to believe me because I'm driving. I'm going to show people and one of the trainings this week is I can do that, say as little as possible to as many people as you can. I can do that to easily 100 plus people a day. Easily 100 plus people a day. Why? Because I'm looking for people that can either A, do me a favor, B, watch the videos and get excited, C, they become a customer, or D, they become a business builder. And see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't care which one. I don't care if they come back and go, I'm not interested. This is not for me. I'm going to block you. I don't care. I'm driving and I have to get to a destination. What is your destination? Is your destination to replace your income? Is your destination to get out of debt? Is your destination to get a new car, a new vehicle, a physical vehicle? Is your goal to give the money to charity? What is your destination? Because for those of you that are not driving and driving all day as much as you can, now I understand you got children, you got your spirituality, you got your physical body, you got your spouse, your children, your job. I get all that. But when you're excited about going to a destination, a vehicle, going on vacation, and this is a true statement, listen to this. Do you realize that most people will spend more detailed time planning a vacation for them and their family than they do their life? That is sad. That is so sad. So the first thing you got to do is get excited about your destination. Why are you doing this? Then when you drive, don't spend any time looking in your rearview mirror. What a waste of time. Drive, focus. Don't get distracted. Don't fall asleep. Drive, peak interest, share videos all day, every day. The ones that come back and ask you questions, then share with them other videos based on what they're asking. Well, what about, I want to know more about the compensation plan. I want to know more about the products. I want to know more about this. Then introduce them. And the ones that are serious, that went through the videos and asked the right questions, then set up a time to do a Google Hangout. Say, I'd like to introduce you to my business partner. I'd like to introduce you to the people that I'm working with. You know, I'd like to introduce you to the people that we're going on this journey with, this destination with. And ladies and gentlemen, the person that can focus, to put the most miles, to get to the destination the fastest, the quickest, wins every single time. So what a lot of people do is not only do they don't drive, but they might pick the wrong vehicle. And then when they get in the vehicle, they just go for a couple miles and then they stop. You got to put on the miles. If you guys have ever done this, and I know that you have, when you're driving to a destination, you want a bunch of people in the vehicle with you. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we at this pin position? Are we at this pin position? Are we there yet? You want everyone in your vehicle to be driving. You want everyone to be going out there and piquing interest, saying as little as possible to as many people as you can, as fast as you can. Some will, some won't. So what? Next. And you just want to just go out there and do it as quick and fast as possible. Well, if you're like me and you spend the time giving to people, I have hundreds. Listen to this. Hundreds of thousands of people to go through that are personally connected to me. And so I know what some of you are saying, and this lady said it to me on Facebook. She said, yeah, but you're Robert Hollis, and you got this big group. What are you talking about? 28 years ago, before I got involved in my first home-based business, I had nobody. But I was excited about my destination. I was excited about not working for someone again. I was excited about making money to be able to get a nice house, to have a nice vehicle, to have multiple vehicles, to have multiple homes. I was excited about having money to be able to take care of people and give money to charity. I was excited about allowing a great lifestyle for my family. I was excited about my destinations. Are you? And if you are, guess what? Then you will take the time to go out there and know that I'm just driving every day. I'm just driving every day. I'm just driving because I'm going to get to my destination. I'm going to drive. I'm going to drive. I'm going to drive. And people keep saying to me all the time, they're like, well, how do you do this? How do you do this? How do you do this? No, I don't. I just basically reach out to them right now because I'm in a new vehicle. I get to contact everyone I got in my contact manager in my phone. I get to contact everyone I've ever had an email address, including all the people that emailed me, if I can possibly get an email to them. You know what I mean? I'm contacting all the people that are on my friends request, because I can't accept everyone. I'm contacting all my friends. I'm contacting all my followers. I'm contacting everyone in the group. Why? Because I'm excited about my new vehicle and I'm excited about going to my new destination. Because for some of you that don't know this, I now get to go out and with a new vehicle and contact all the people that I know that have watched me succeed over the years. And now when they get in and say, well, now what do I do? Okay, great. I'll pick your vehicle because you're going there. You're going to drive people to the top. You helped 9 people become millionaires, make $1 million plus a year in your last program. I know you're going to do it again. I want to be a part of it. Now what do I do? You find out what your destination is, and you very, very simply do what? You peak interest each and every day. That's all you do. That's all you do. Now, when they say to me, well, I don't know what to do, then I say, well, great. I have this incredible training company where I've taken years and a lot of money and tens of thousands of hours to put video and training into a site. You can check it out for free. And they're like, what? And I send them over my Unlimited Profits link. So for those that don't want to have anything to do with that, then I say, hey, check this out at lifemechanic.com. Well, I don't have any money. Okay, I get it. Then go to facebook.com/lifemechanic. Plug into my periscopes. Learn how to do this business and learn how to drive. So in closing, I want each and every one of you to understand this. Understand this. If you're not getting results, you don't understand. You gotta learn to drive. You gotta understand this profession. You gotta understand how to drive. And I'm gonna be doing videos for back. I'm back. So I'm gonna start doing periscopes each and every day to give you little bits and pieces of how to understand this industry. Because if you understand this industry, then guess what? Bam. It's easy. It's so simple. You won't be scared to approach people. So that's the key.